Yeah, I mean, otherwise you don't have anything. Like, if a photographer likes to make something, until it's printed, what have you made?
I'm making some prints. My first print run ever. I'm trying to get back into photography and turning it more into an art, something for me and less of a service for other people. But that's hard, especially for someone like me who wants to make really great things and is critical of my own work. But I found a few photos that I want to print, and they're from a few years ago, and they're shot on film. Actually, they're shot on this camera right here. It no longer works, but it's an incredible point and shoot. It's a Leica, It's a Leica Mini Lux, one of my favorite point and shoot cameras ever, actually. But now it doesn't work anymore. After looking at the images that I printed out, I think they're a little underwhelming, small. They're not underwhelming, but I think if somebody wanted to order a single print and hang it on their wall, it's a little small. It's the perfect size for like a collage wall or something. I printed out this one. It looks really nice. I don't love this image in the black frame in particular, but I think it leaves a little bit to be desired. I want to make an 8x10, which is this size, which is nice. It's nice on a collage wall, whatever. But I also want to make a, I think, 16x20. And I think that size will be more suited for what I want. Something that's bigger, it can stand alone, but it's still not huge. It's easy to find a frame, etc. So, what I'm going to do is send the homie, Matt Day, the film negatives, and he's going to scan them in at super high res, and that way I can print them as big as I want. So, now to find the actual negatives themselves. Hopefully it's not harder than it seems like it's already gonna be. All right, here we go. Okay, I found the two black and white images. DeWalt. Will this work? We will see. 32A and 22A. I can't find all my negatives, especially the color ones, which are some of the ones that I like the most. So I'm gonna go home and check and see if they're there. I do have the black and white ones, so you know, maybe we can just do those, but $5 if you know the song. I found my other negatives. Okay, quick story time. These two photos, this one and this one, are perfect examples of what I'm looking for when I would go take these images. So when these images were made, it was during COVID, everything was weird, and I would go out on a bike ride most days of the week, early in the morning at sunrise, and just kind of chase the light. When I'm making images, I'm looking for two main things: light and some sort of contrast. Usually that means color contrast or shape, texture, or whatever. Generally, I try to shoot where the subject is backlit, where the key is like upstage. I think that's my preference actually, is upstage key versus backlit. Same but different, kind of, right? The key, upstage key, is where the key kind of fills and really lights the subject more, and a backlight is more of that silhouetted look that you get. So In this case, I actually enjoy the image that isn't as backlit versus the one that is very backlit and silhouetted. There's just not as good of color information in that. This set of images in particular were from a time period shot on the same camera, and if you look at all the images across that set, you can kind of see the patterns that I'm seeing maybe of light. There's a strip of light, there's the silhouetted tractor and the kind of haze of the sandstorm that is backlit by the sun. There is the man walking under the train that casts these big long shadows.
How we doing?
I just sent out those negatives, and by I just sent out, I mean I sent them out yesterday, and I meant to tell you about it, but I didn't.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
Well, you're certainly a photographer, and I'm certainly not. I'm more of a. I would ask a real photographer why you like to make work and print work and make books and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise you don't have anything. Like, if a photographer likes to make something, until it's printed, what have you made? Is it something that you can access at any time? No computer required, no phone required, no screen, nothing. Like, no electricity required to access the photo. There's no barrier there to like actually seeing the photo. It's like doing 75% of the work if you're not printing, you know?
All right, man, I appreciate you a lot. Seriously,
Anytime.
and you can go get your copy of Surveyor right now at mattdayphoto.com. Is that right?
.com. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
mattdayphoto.com. And
That's where it's at.
of course, that was the OG Matt Day. You may know him if you're a film photographer on the internet. Fun fact, Matt Day and I are from roughly the same area of Southern Ohio, super small town, small world. What do you know? And he's doing me the favor of scanning those images in so I can make some larger resolution prints. And speaking of that, with this set of images in particular, is like take a few of them and make what I'm going to consider original art pieces almost. Make custom frames that are custom color, that kind of go with the image themselves, print them at large scale, and just only offer, you know, one-of-one edition. So something I'm going to try out and see what happens. If you really want to support me and you really love me, if you really want to just whatever, who cares? See you later.